For some reason we have now Kakashi's part revealed in this most awkward moment. We have 2 episodes about how Kakashi got his Sharingan from his best friend. This is another thing I could not understand. Is it so easy to acquire a Sharingan? I mean, if Orochimaru made it sound like it's so hard, you need to take a person and possess him and have his eyes. Kakashi just had a little girl next to him and said, yeah, take this eye, place it in my own, and now I have Sharingan.
I suppose it's still an aspect. I need to say the team was just a clone of Naruto's team. They had the exactly same relationships, and all the characters were almost exactly the same. You know, they had exactly the same personalities.
Yeah, from a point on, every team is just a slight alteration of the main one. There was no real variation. They were just going in circles, and they weren't really doing anything with any one of them. So, Orochimaru is now ready to possess the body of Sasuke, aka he's gonna go inside him. But the tables are turned.
So Sasuke goes from being okay to being the dominant one.
Then he goes around forming his own team, and these people were completely useless to the plot.
All the characters I've forgotten just completely disappeared in later on episodes.
And then they go after Itachi. And by they I just mean Sasuke, because the other two were not doing anything. Really, they were just standing there doing nothing. Along the way he had to fight Deidara, and this part was like, why was it there again? It's like, really guys, Deidara needs to fight Sasuke, why?
He held a grudge against the Uchiha clan because he really hated Itachi and wanted to revenge on him by killing his brother, who I didn't care for. It's so stupid.
It's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And after this completely pointless confrontation, he goes to fight Itachi.
Boring ass battle.
They were supposed to present to be smart like, oh, this is an illusion. Oh, this is an illusion too. Oh, and this is an illusion. No, this is an illusion. It's just so fucking boring. And then we have these endless flashbacks trying to make it sound like it's very sad and we're supposed to give a damn. I didn't give a And when he finally defeats him, it's revealed that, haha, I wanted you to kill me. Because this way you can now get my own powers. If you get my own powers, you can stop the real mastermind behind all these evil things. And we had these ridiculous plot twists where Itachi was a good guy, and we are now supposed to consider him to be a hero.
I think Kishimoto keeps a monkey who writes the plot of his story because it's so ridiculous. It's unbelievable.
I was trying to make sense of his plan. I couldn't make any. I'm gonna slaughter my whole nation alone because this way will prevent a war which will not be prevented anyways. And then I will let my little brother kill me because this way he'll be the hero and I'll be the villain, and this way he'll achieve what? Because as soon as that happens, Toby literally reveals that he was actually the real mastermind behind everything. Yeah, all that happened because I'm the real villain and I want to destroy Konoha and you're gonna join me. He says, okay, Itachi's death was pointless. I'm gonna join the bad guys anyway. What? Why? What's going on here? Oh my fucking god, this is bullshit.
We have to find a way for Naruto and Sasuke have a conflict so they can't reunite. You know, they have to have those problems be each other's enemies. I guess that was the only reason for Sasuke joining Toby.
The funniest part is that every single Naruto loved this plot twist. They called Itachi the most amazing hero of all times who sacrificed himself for the goodness of the world, and people killed themselves because now he's dead and their best character is off. People, are you retarded? You know what? Despite all that crap, Sakura still loves Sasuke. This guy who wants to cause a genocide, and she still loves him for no reason.
But the more you get ignored, the more you love him.
Yeah. Pain kills Jiraiya.
The battle itself was actually quite good. And we can see this reoccurring theme of pupils killing off their teachers. As we had like Orochimaru killing his teacher, the third Hokage.
He's otherwise Haku number... I lost count. This is another thing I didn't like at all. With his last breath, Jiraiya tries to reveal the truth to the rest, and he prints this encrypted message on a toad. That message was so cryptic, they wasted 3 episodes trying to understand what it was, and by the time they understood what it meant, pain invaded, so they had no real time to understand what the heck they're supposed to do. So I'm just wondering, why was it encrypted? So no other village will know about this secret? So what? Pain is against all the ninja villages. Let anyone know about it. It didn't even matter, man. It was because even if they knew what their powers were, it was just Naruto getting another power-up. Naruto is now going to the Frog Sage. Oh my god, the Frog Sage reveals that there's gonna be a messiah who's gonna save the world. Up until this moment, we thought Naruto was the underdog. He had to train without having any special favors, without having any background to help him, and now all of a sudden he's the savior. savior. This is exactly what betrays the entire concept of this whole show. Now Naruto is a fucking savior. His destiny is to save the world. I didn't like this part at all. And I agree that to the most part the battle between Naruto and Pain was interesting. Pain invades Konoha, basically blows up the whole city and kills most of the characters. And you say, holy shit, a dozen secondary characters just died.
They were mostly background characters anyway.
Hinata also reveals her love for Naruto. And Naruto just doesn't give a fuck about it. I love you, Naruto, and this is what I expect to do since episode 1, which I didn't have the guts to do it, and now I do, and as soon as I do it, she gets killed by Pain.
The best timing to do it. I mean, she knew she was going to be killed, so she thought, oh, fuck it, YOLO.
And as thanks, Naruto says, fuck you, I still wanna bone Sasuke instead. When that battle ended, Naruto literally just throws out a friendship speech, and Pain just agrees with him and that's it.
So Naruto again converted another person with the friendship bomb, and within seconds, he repented for his sins. Naruto's like this kind of preachy character, and he has all the superpowers. So Naruto is Jesus. Damn!
That's pretty much it. And the point is that after Pain realizes his mistake, he says, oh okay, I realize my mistake now. I'm just going to resurrect everyone. Oh! All the drama worked out, right? This is where I basically lost all faith in Naruto. I mean, before that I had my issues, but this is the point where I said, fuck this show. Anyone who still likes it after that is a complete idiot. Sasuke wants to destroy Konoha. Okay, invade now, man. Invade now. They're half dead anyway. He doesn't do that. And Tobi wants to somehow create this super beast by gathering all the other beasts and creating an illusion on the fucking moon to hypnotize the rest of humanity so they can all live with this illusion of peace. And it's like, what were they smoking when they thought of that? Really?
Yeah, again bring it back to saying that Kishimoto has a monkey who writes the story.
Then we have the Kage Summit, and for such an important meeting, nothing much happened in it, did it now?
There's nothing of any particular interest happening in this scene.
Sasuke fights that Danzo fellow who has 100 Sharingans engraved on his body. All of a sudden it's so easy to get Sharingan, isn't it now? Ugh, another boring battle. Nothing much happens there. He just kills random people and leaves. Well, anyways, after that Sasuke goes after this Killer Bee fellow for his monster.
Oh yes, how stereotypical. Maybe we've get some racism here?
Probably, man. I mean, the black rapper and shit. I don't know if you call him cool, but I call him stupid. He was trying to rhyme everything he was doing, really, guys. I mean, we reached to the point where everything he needs to do, he needs to stop and think about it and make a rhyme out of it. Fucking ridiculous.
I mean, we had to add some humor.
Yeah, as if the whole show is not a big joke already. So anyways, they fight with him and he's actually winning, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Sasuke is using his Amaterasu on him. How convenient. Once again, no strategy, just raw force and convenient power-ups. So anyways, Killer Bee escapes and then goes to Naruto and tries to help him come in touch with his inner beast so he can control its powers.
So it's now like this little kitty you can befriend, you know, you can be this cuddly friend forever.
And soon afterwards we have this big revelation about who his father is and who his mother is. He's Jesus and Neji was right, asshole. The big, great ninja war where we've been hyped for so many episodes. And you would imagine it would be one village versus the other village, and it would be really tragic and very interesting and full of epic battles. And what was it?
More of a zombie apocalypse story rather than a kind of ninja battle.
So basically you have this entire war amongst a bunch of guys we know nothing about because all of a sudden they introduced to us 20 characters from other villages we don't know, we don't care, they have no depth. Versus an army of identical Zetsu clones. And you say, who gives a fuck about this war? Really? The dullest war in existence. Tobi is not even phased from all that because his plan is still going in motion and he still manages to summon the super evil beast in the end. But it's okay because along the way, every major character who died so far gets resurrected. Oh, now it's Dragon Ball. The die get resurrected again and again and again. Oh. They keep on saying that all will return back to life so they can resolve their issues, like each one of them is fighting their past and how it was grief, and by talking to the dead they managed to find a resolution. But it was so rushed, so boring, there was no real strategy, there were hardly any battles going on. The rookies one shot and kill the Akatsuki members, and you say, how the fuck did that happen?
It's kind of like the power-ups with the Z Warriors in Dragon Ball Z. They suddenly become powerful, and you never really see how they became so powerful.
And then we have the big revelation of who Toby really is. And who was it?
Obito! It was obvious from the start. There were so many clues leading to it. Kishimoto didn't want the secret to be revealed, so he began this bullshit with Toby claiming he's Madara. And then Kishimoto's like, haha, I told you! It was Obito all along, you idiots! You just don't care anymore. You're like, okay, he's Obito. Just end my torture. Take me out my misery.
He's part Madara because his spirit is like in a different dimension of that crap.
Oh, fuck.
So he manages to create this uber monster, and they have this big battle, and the most tragic thing happens. Neji dies. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, really?
People are still following this show and hyping it and liking it, even though it's so apparently bad. You know, it makes you think just, I don't want to live with these people anymore.
The next revelation is that Sasuke manages to find a way to resurrect all previous Hokages. Orochimaru is also back to life, and he's now a good guy for no fucking reason. And then Sasuke decides to become the next Hokage. Yeah!
I like the image of a sinking ship. That should have sank ages ago.
Here you think that there cannot be any more bullshit going on, and in the recent chapters, the new Aspel happens. The monster transforms into a tree. All the chakra and superpowers in the universe come from a tree. Yeah.
What? Oh my god. This is so bad.
It rips off One Piece, because all of a sudden now we have devil fruits. This is a lovely point to present all these issues, Kishimoto. It's like, you have so much space to do something with them. You're like, what, 20 chapters to the end? Great way to present all these issues, as if now we give a fuck. I know the show is not over yet, but really, no matter what happens, no matter what it's gonna be, it's gonna suck. There is no way the ending can save face in this atrocity, which began as a nice coming-of-age shonen with superpowers, and became this asspull after asspull after asspull.
Naruto was a battle shonen that stood out in the beginning, had some interesting themes, it had some development, it was actually very impressive. We had some character death, some secondary characters had exposition, but as the story went along and as it gained more viewers, the quality dropped down very quickly and we began having total loops and rip-offs from earlier, much superior works, such as Hunter x Hunter and partly Dragon Ball. That's about it. Naruto, it's shit. I don't really understand how people can follow this anime and still remain sane. Even if they have like unbreakable patience or they're insane.